Hi, like I promised on my previous video, I told you that I'll be coming up with a video containing the real history or the origin of Easter. Easter is gotten from the word Eostra, and the Eostra is the goddess of love. And Eostra got nothing to do with the death, neither the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, this celebration Christians are really celebrating is not really Jesus' teaching. And if I must ask, is there anywhere documented in the Bible or in Jesus' teaching that he urged his followers or disciples to be celebrating Easter? None. Now let's go. Let me start by advising Christians to desist themselves from celebrating Easter, because Easter celebration is not Christians' feast or celebration, but it's for pagans. The pagans celebrate the Easter and not Christians, and it's nowhere documented in the Bible that Christians should be celebrating Easter, because the word Easter is originated from the word Eostra, and Eostra is the European goddess of love. Now I want to start about asking another question. If you're born 25th December of this month, you are expected to celebrate your birthday anniversary 25th December of the following year. Am I right? Now, how come in Jesus' case, his date of celebration or resurrection keeps changing every year? Have you asked yourself about that? In 325 AD, the Council of Nicaea established that Easter would be held on every first Sunday of or after the full occurrence of the full moon or after the vernal equinox. As at this time, the pagans celebrate their goddess called Eostra, goddess of love. Now, why urging Christians to participate in this kind of celebration? Is this really Jesus' teaching? I'm asking. The Council of Nicaea established the date that we are to celebrate Easter, and this date is based on the vernal equinox. And the vernal equinox is when the day and the night are similar in length, and at this time the pagans celebrate their beginning of spring and the rise of spring. Why urging Christians to participate in this kind of ungodly celebration or festival? I'm asking. If Jesus rose from the dead on a particular day, how come the date changes every year? The date will keep changing every year because we are not really celebrating the death, neither the resurrection of Jesus Christ, but we are celebrating the goddess of love called Eostra. And Eostra is the goddess of the pagans. And the pagans normally celebrate this goddess of love in the ancient time. And that's why to date, the Easter day date has no fixed date. If Jesus rose from the dead as documented in the Bible, Jesus rose from the dead on a particular day, and he resurrected on a particular day. Are you telling me that nobody is aware of the factual date that Jesus Christ resurrected? Or are you telling me that nobody documented the date that Jesus Christ died, or that the date that Jesus Christ was crucified? You can't tell me that, because before the man was given birth to, people were already existing. And even before the day that he was crucified, people were also what? Existing, already be existing. So how come nobody know the actual date, and we are following the calendar of the equinox, when they will be waiting for the day, the first Sunday of the full moon occurrence, and they are after the vernal equinox. They normally feast their pagan celebration from this vernal equinox, and this date or whatever got nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the resurrection or the death of Jesus Christ. So I urge Christians to desist themselves from this kind of particular celebration, because we are not really celebrating the death of Jesus Christ, Rather, we are celebrating the goddess of love called Eostra. And from the word Eostra, Easter was gotten. I don't know if you agree with me, but if you disagree, my source or my site source, you can also cite your sources, and I'm very open to learn. I'm very open to knowledge. So I'm not going to kick against your opinion, but your opinion should be factual. You should have a factual proof why Christians should celebrate Easter. And if Christians should celebrate Easter, the date that Jesus Christ died or the day that he resurrected should be feast on a particular day and not to be changing every year. Thank you very much for listening to my video, and if you have anything to contribute or anything to disprove my video, you are very free to put it on my timeline, and I will review it and give you a feedback. Thank you once more for your time. God bless you. Love you.